So I went to Paris for 2 days to study how to become a perfumer. And if you didn't know, Givaudan is the biggest perfume manufacturer in the world, and they create everything fragrance and flavors. On day one, we started in a lab that they have in Paris, had to say hello to the amazing perfumers on the Wall of Fame. They got them looking like actual celebrities. Still fascinated by this light that's made up of little perfume bottles. I visited the lab and I had a chance to smell a few raw materials, but the real reason for my visit this day was to interview one of their perfumers called Montero, who is a legend. And while I was there, I just casually met the nose behind my favorite fragrance of all time, Angel Share. It's the next day now and I'm on my way to the train station because I'm going somewhere I've never been before. We're going to a real life perfumery school with Givaudan, so this is going to be dope. A croissant because why not? And then we headed to the school, which is just outside of Paris in Argenteuil. Then as you enter, you see all of the top perfumers who have come through Givaudan and which products or standout fragrances that they were responsible for. And I can't lie, if I had a bigger suitcase, I would have 100% stolen one of these massive bottles. Now this wall here tells you absolutely everything. You can see here that they create fragrance, personal care products, fabric care, and even different flavors. And it even tells you the year that specific products were released, also where we were in the world at that time. For example, if a blockbuster movie released or the first iPhone that came out, just to give you a little bit of context. And master perfumer Becker is the head at the Givaudan school, and she trains all of the students, and she gave us a tour of the grounds. Then Phil here showed us how AI helps them. They have a machine where you can create and test different accords within minutes, and what we've done just blew my mind in there. We just made 2 variations of a banana accord. The first one was a little bit fresh like cucumber. The second one we went for a little gourmand twist and made banana bread. And quickly, Givaudan use over 1,500 ingredients, and these students have to memorize a minimum of 600 of them. And believe, I can't even remember my missus' phone number. Then we visited the garden where you could smell the raw ingredients, and we were here to actually recreate the smell of the tuberose flower, as this is the time of year that it harvests. Then we had a bunch of fragrance samples containing tuberose, as well as all the molecules that you can use together to make a tuberose accord. Then our job was to smell the raw ingredient, then smell each molecule side by side, and then with the help of one of the students, we could try and make this by compounding them together in the lab. Now this was my favorite bit. We done 2 trials and then it came out perfect. Then we could make a little twist, so I added in a caramel accord, amber fix, vanillin, and ebonol, which smells a little bit like sandalwood, and I swear to you, it was banging. If I was younger, I would have tried to be a perfumer. But honestly, thank you to Givaudan, and all of the students for the once-in-a-lifetime experience. And yeah, I'll probably wear this Givaudan hat for the rest of my life. Love for the love.